Yeah, ma obi bia akwaba eba Juko Plus. So Juko Plus we're on Facebook, we're also on live on YouTube. It's all to call your YouTube page and I subscribe it. Now like yeah, ma obi bia akwaba. You say yet your bar muchacha, but I think that it's the right time you best sign about if any say muchambium obaswa or like you share now sign your comments now BBI the Black Stars of Ghana ya qualify for Qatar 2022. Ya qualify for Ghana Qatar 2022. African Cup of Nations now said Ankoye mum, but I think the qualifiers we know Akoye Amaye na so the Black Stars of Ghana we have qualified for Qatar 2022 and draw no eba so draw no ba so Qatar you can draw no asem but before you can draw no asem so you be san ka if any same qualifiers no asem minimum abuja force wo ha me wo koso wo ha Big Sam so be joining me and I think say Mr. Johnson as usual so e be san joining me mami fa Mr. Johnson ento so na Mr. Johnson bibia bokọ there
Me adom me
Mr.
nua.
Johnson o shara
Yeah, fine.
Kosovo bibia bokọ there
Yeah, bibia boko unia.
bibia bokọ there
Sharp.
oh me say me te unka papa bibia
What's
bokọ
Emeka?
there
What's Emeka?
me te unka before I'm abudwafo no so be ba no ma me hwe say menya efense Big Sam so ana
What's Emeka?
Big Sam bibia bokọ there
Nyame adom o.
Oh, I said, me
Yeah,
share and team my big phone in can't. I can really
Because
hear all of them.
any few side because bibia
so,
okay wa.
Yeah. Motimin can see ya.
Yɛn deɛ yɛte wo nka. Wo na
No, I
wonte
said
mu.
motimin can, but me no, me share and team can. Oba so I like it. O share now send your comments now. Bibia IFF I say. Before I ever call a friend saying qualifiers and so no any before I become qualifiers in FNS and draw near Barcelona so and the Premier League also some the results no Abraham Premier League English Premier League also Ghana Premier League so also intimate the results no about English Premier League Watford Echo Anfield but Liverpool show mu FNS in 2-0 and Brighton and Hove Albion 3-0 omni Norwich about 0-0 and Burnley etifie Manchester City Echo show mu 2-1 Chelsea etifie and my Brentford ever show me 4-1. Brentford ever show me 4-1. Leeds United and Southampton so about 1-1. And Wolves so at an if Aston Villa 2-1. See Manchester United any if any saying Leicester City neighbor or more ball 0-0 but it's half time. More ball 0-0 until half time. I mean just say my boy for no me tell me see Kosovo be able there.
Bibia boko what's Emeka?
Oh no, I still cannot hear them. It's yes, I'm calling if anything. Yenko La Liga Santander Getafe any friend say Mallorca Getafe share Mallorca 1-0 Levante ebo Villarreal 2-0 Celta Vigo and Real Madrid. Real Madrid ashe Celta Vigo sisi a Real Madrid ashe Celta Vigo sisi a and you know Real Madrid is leading Celta Vigo 1-0. Real Madrid is leading Celta Vigo 1-0. In a friend is saying Atletico Madrid and Deportivo Alves boy friend is saying 3 p.m. and boy 3 p.m. On about 3 p.m. Okay. On about 3 p.m. On about 3 p.m. Yanko a friend is saying let me see what I can do with this one. You see how to make
Media me tell count.
what to make
Me tell count to make.
Sure. I say probably is from my end. Let me see. Let's see what I can do with this one. Yanko a friend is saying Syria A no Yanko Syria A ni Yanko shade Yanko Syria A. Because what to make
Me tell pa what to make.
Sure. Okay. This year me tell pa.
Oh, okay.
Mami share. Bibi aboko there.
Na me adum bibia boko na we.
Nice one. Bibi aboko mami fa abijafo na aka nto so. Big Sam bibi aboko there.
Nyame adom o na nso.
Nyame adum bibi aboko. Mr. Johnson bibi aboko there.
Fine.
Mr. Johnson bibi aboko there. Nice one. Obi abaso a
Nyame adom bibi fine.
On share no sans jani comments. And then basically me mamu nyina akwaba. Mami starting fee if any say Big Sam. So Big Sam, Ghana qualify for CADA 2022. Na Neto saying, Osha game, Osha first leg and the second leg, Neto saying.
And for me, I think say both legs, you know, they're echo year and a more so tactics coach, you know, they decide they say obebo. I mean, we could have scored, but then the most important thing, you know, not a qualification and knowing say at least you know see nya draw e we yemfie na yetimi ekọ Nigeria na ekonya a goal or hokra na at least in yenim say it can take us through and also na coach and also yeah e dey kodru bibi ayedru. So I feel say Kodi Ekoyi first leg they played so well, second leg and also almost ball very well. And looking at the way Anna Nigerians, you know, air ball, air attack, and even at the point, second leg, you know, referee, no the game, no. Ocean year announced the game, no called Nigeria for on the side. But Ekoye my see Nyamine Dana say, well, no, side, no.
Kosovo, Nigeria, draw no by Nigeria now catch them say Nigeria there, yeah, Nigeria okay, because any other team you best struggle. Nigeria can say has no kotoko. Oh yeah, then cry now. Players don't need motivation to play that game, and I think that it was clearly shown that the players did not need any motivation, but they needed to do the job. And who say in general, both legs, who say.
Oh, in general, I think that almost pair both countries and then who said match now is going to be a tense match. And
Yeah,
the only way out in this match, well, be a mistake, no, you be punish you. So what you saying? Found on the former, not a particular team who are now say a particular country war because it's a huge rival between those both countries. No, this our country where you know air boy. Sometimes in the share the statistics and so I come any idea statistics now make kind of say ABA how many times Ghana or Nigeria are bought competitive football and how many times either Ghana and as Nigeria winning against a friend say each other. Now unim say statistics na nani na ekoma Ghana but not your share form na your Canada na ekoma Nigeria. So sure. Ghanaians based on almost statistical advantage, and the Nigerians also downplayed the Ghanaian form because there was a time Obi to me back say, oh, Mupe cry, Bema striker. Yeah, strikers, no, almost strikers, no. One striker goes I watch Nigeria, and he goes in the whole Ghana strikers, no. Yeah, call Muboma. What me say it was very a friend say obvious say that Nigeria tactically and I say player wise, no, they were ahead of the game. mean to me, just sure say we are going through the nitty gritty of the game right now. I think it's just an intro. And yeah, man, whether you do honor but to me, there it was so much tense until the blast of the whistle. No, not I wasn't myself at all to the extent that baby crying, me driving, I may share. Yes, I me park crying, me like it
Yeah,
was like
yeah,
oh, and yeah, easy, sir.
yeah,
Say like sitting on the fence. Ghana was sitting on the fence to just qualify for the World Cup again. Wouldn't say I caught 2010, I caught 2014, I thought it was 2018. Into
sure,
me and caught
sure.
Oba Ghana, my it had political implications. And
Because I said, I'm me too agree.
all in all, it was tense. It
It was
was
tense. Yeah,
tense.
it was. It was. Africa teams are qualifier, no. I mean, for teams are qualifier into Ghana, any Nigeria, Ghana qualifier. Algeria, any Cameroon qualifier. Last minute, Cameroon qualifier. Tunisia, any Mali, Tunisia qualifier. Morocco, ni DR, the DR Congo. Morocco to qualify. Egypt, Mo Salah. Will to me anchor because Sadio Mane, last kick of the game, last penalty kick of the game, Sadio Mane. It to me a share penalty numa Senegal they qualify here. Mr. Johnson, una na war Ghana. Ghana qualified both legs no na it is same Ghana. Oh Mr. Johnson can. Mr. Johnson can. Mr. Johnson can. Yes. Nah. Da be maintain nka obetimi asa akwa aba bi ma Mr. Johnson na no Ghana I mean to me sure so obetimi the Ghana perspective na brain Africa I mean because of African teams now qualify no Senegal qualify, Morocco qualify, Tunisia qualify, Cameroon qualify, Ghana qualify. Do you think say it's a good representation of the African continent?
Oh yeah, every qualification by each team merits their performances. So what I say, there's no doubt about Nina. But would you say, in as much now people were keen and interested about Ghanaian game, no, I think the people were much following the Senegal and then a friend is saying Egypt game, no. It was
Yes.
another tense game because
Yeah, it
these
was.
are both countries and I say both teams, you know huge stars ban African football and world football in general and I know we now so a both team back and I can't no I say back ko eja back and you know that I don't know as a news
Last month crown last 2 months no omo no mo AFCON finals no na
final.
Egypt
It's in,
no
yeah,
against
it's
Senegal.
back to back a fairness
Yes,
and
yes,
challenge and
yes,
a
yes,
course. So it's
yes.
almost no money was some more a chain BPR. But at the end of the day, no, Martin say a for complaining what do you call it?
Egypt for
Egypt for complaining say there wasn't a fair play there with them and because of losers near there two or more so no. But also if you are say the sanity here, I na bantia because you can North Africa pa na say but home and away return leg not in all competitions men yes sure say obekwa ko win ubetumi akwa ko win bibi e wo mu krom ye lucky ne ye say omo ba hard say no ye show omo 6-1
6-1.
yeah ye show omo 6-1 and sana ye call on mama enu esi enu kra no hwe kind of more treatment omo dey ko mu no I think that they don't have any room for complaints in all no countries now represent Africa no they are all well to do countries in terms of football may I sure say obi booking the place on merit.
FIFA rankings are by out. I think say yesterday. Senegal number 1, Morocco number 2, Nigeria number 3, Egypt number 4, Tunisia 5, Cameroon number 6, Algeria number 7, Mali number 8, La Cote d'Ivoire number 9, Burkina Faso number 10. Ghana is now represented in the top 10, but clearly we've qualified for Qatar 2022. Yep, qualification no crutch FIFA ranking. Any day, Mr. Johnson now Ghana. Mamenji wadwin wo Ghana. Now na wo Ghana. It's how was the feeling like? Na Ghana to say. No. I think that I don't know why Minty Mr. Johnson in kind there. But Mami for the same question and my friend saying Big Sam. Qualification Africa, qualification Morocco, Tunisia, Cameroon, Senegal, Ghana. Do you think that it represented a fair out of all the countries in Africa, are these the best teams that can represent Ghana? Africa at the World Cup and
Oh, I believe so. I mean, anything I qualifiers, you know, who are and I will bet me a qualifier could do our stage, you know. So that's what I say. I won't say yes, sometimes luck comes in, but it still boils down to hard work, effort I would be shame. Because to say Ghana and Nigeria game, no, sending Mansa Musa Kaya, no, not and that form. and that form. Two countries, you know, rivalry, dormant team, any pressure, a womb. Both countries are complaining of hardship. Yeah, they like there was so much involved. Amount for Syria, both countries, ebe Syria or Monho, any other. So, na enye idea that form, but an American, like more like hard work and a little bit of luck. And so can, but I feel say all the teams are more qualifying there. They all deserve to be there. And to say Egypt and then North African countries now near Kano.
yeah,
Algeria, social money Cameroon game now. Omo leading, no, they were just wasting time.
yeah, yeah.
Omo did that form, omo wasted time, omo causing to and your friend is saying, "Obi ko ye foul a ye ko ball a ko share." So almost side sank for ne there. Even though you na Africans, and no o call mu kroma they will maltreat you. And to say obi de be almost I honestly don't feel any pity for them.
Opa just
Yeah.
say Egypt complain say Mo Salah be penalty. There's a lot of lasers when you know when to me who penalty no but he has to balloon the ball over the bar no and legitimate at that.
Oh, and you're legitimate. I mean, or a world class player, and I feel say we share in Nema emu sense Champions League finals near the what will be that, and no pressure will like we share in Nema no sense. I mean, lights Catawini but
Hey,
I
now
honestly don't feel.
Okata ni better about penalty no.
Na say you no kwan boss a penalty ni bi.
Yeah, but say Egypt now
Yes, Nina, yeah, the two
penalty.
school.
It was awful. Egypt for penalties no more any like it wasn't.
Nti obi anhye wo
Obi
Egypt.
Shebi.
Obi
I
anhye.
don't say.
Ah.
Mr.
Now,
Obi anhye
Johnson,
wo
about
Egypt.
Ghana versus Uruguay, Samoa Jan boy yeah or saying.
Na ye the laser atu
The
ni.
fellas and tuning him so or saying.
but say Mr. Johnson, I don't know who TNK, but I don't know too. Mr. Johnson, who TNK?
Yes,
Mr.
please.
Johnson still on TNK. Mpese yeko odi yenko World Cup into players no my fan from this side, what will be the economic benefits of World Cup a yeko because yeko AFCON by no be so Ghana no me enko World Cup because yanko bomodi World Cup sisi I say chroma head obi ase World Cup ni yenko dem benefit na de bebre because we dem benefit na de bebre the country economically and socially. So betimi aka economic and social na buma
Yeah, like it will give Ghana an exposure to the world. One.
Yeah.
And when you exposure and so there are a whole lot of investments near there. Now make us what I said because trust me, people are going to get together here and then live for the World Cup. Say you want to go and represent your country. And a friend is saying, before a country be qualify, and as a country be qualify, I think that there's a set amount of money yeah, they be mark country, no.
Yes.
So what I say, and trust me, what him say
Only number $10 million.
$10 million, yeah. And I want say Black Stars and so the only national team omo here sponsorship will be is granted to them just because of say whatever sponsor or best sponsor, I don't know. almost target almost along baby bekobia. And this a particular entity nso a sponsor Black Stars no. Maybe a Black Stars bekobia no or the neko ama onu sunya sa exposure na ye kano. Ya make us what ya say. Yeah, a friend is saying. Me fa omo ye. I think it might sound childish, but it's real. Omo ye almost show TV matches with DSTV. So he said Black Stars and Bobia in Kofobi Brain, Nyasa, you know, your friend is saying, feeling it's a unbesha matches, nibi. Yeah, make us what I say. It's almost revenue, ever costro, ama abua or minor. What's in the American? Yeah. Anna politically in Susanna now can it was a huge war because like how the thought of Ghanaians etc yeah some kind of mediocre comparisons be senior abia performances etc we will just align a failure or a success in anything to a government or also at the end of the day. So what I say because they started saying say Mampanin Kufo at the NBA World Cup nano Emma Ghana Atamios Eddie Bikoye John Mahama Eddie Bikoye Ekufo at the time first one went to me uncle and a second time into when one sans one bambe kwa you wouldn't how a beko Emeka say, hey, Anna say, ni say. I think say, peace and stability be kura abba or mind Ghana. So what I said, because back in the day, no, and I said before this World Cup, everybody was talking about E-Levy. And E-Levy, they are passing crowd, and simple say are passing just because of the.
Oh, sir, how would they call?
Oh, yeah, they call that. Yeah, no law. President. Just because of the euphoria now, the World Cup brought to the country. Yeah. It's the Nyoma Bebre Ebebre or my Ghana and in so many ways. Obiabehu baby Ghana because I watched some countries in the qualifier hoisted almost flags no and I'm a share that day. Do you know how many eye views and I say eyeball views and I was watching that particular day? You call like say Ghana or Burj Khalifa so
Abu Dhabi
and now air complain like you need to understand political economics and some what society and the benefits are at the beba and you know ebema Ghana etumpon bebree ama ebema asumdue so aba and say no till say November ni be do e start World Cup no bo say political tension near the NPP because every day be at November no because who say Ghana team is not meaning say so Ghana team is not completed in almost every day be a sample for beba and then I see a freeway or I say we no derive the attention of the public no on some political noise na Ghana no to Black Stars because you see I started say utuado minim say honso beba say utuado
pese odi na me pay impact
Black Star in the 2022 there so a buying way pe bibia onye the fast and say na yakobo World Cup because they have a lean way lean way between the all in the name of Black Stars. And this is what Black Stars has done to the country. This is what Black Stars have done to the party in power this year. As a friend is saying, who school near catch us a headmaster, a 2 coin and as a headmaster, but who to me any be and a headmaster.
What French class near say French teacher.
That's yet to miss semester exams, Asheda. And I say, miss semester exams, every bus one end of semester exams, but not teachers and lecturers in the course strike. So I say, and they will forget to be any baby, but pianiki, a best answer. That is a Black Stars and has done more
good, right?
But not to me and you, but to the government in power than any other person. I will be asking what I say.
Sure. Miss Mami 5 and say, Mami G F say, Big Sam.
Yes.
Players, Nankasa. What is the World Cup going to do for them? Players, Nankasa. But before I'm about Mr. Johnson, Timika is here.
It's on Kappa.
Sure. That's it. Mami. Question the question is still
Ghana,
not feeling it to sell Ghana. Omo qualify and now both legs on the Friday and the Tuesday not feeling it to say.
Michia ahwefo mo here or Juco Plus. In fact, for the first time in yeah, come on, the bedding a tree. Into the mama.
Hey, my quality Mr. Jensen ahoma mu. Masa Musa dia sabe.
Mr. Johnson.
Yale, the USA. In fact, for about 8 years, I was a internet. You see, and yet, calling but the kind of show boys a display on the D-Day. I mean, the first leg, even though say go be ambem, but Ushiaga Wabontia, Omuhu say any that so be a day, Intina on the lips of Ghanaians, they were saying, oh, coach, where they say, your corner Nigeria push your man and break a cry, obey me the aquarium, and in fact, it was amazing feeling because me share second leg, say, na me point you America, me the big fear pana, go, me said that mute, na person me say, then a coso, you community. Go, me say, hey, Ghana yana and South Africa boy say go beyond team. You see the Black Star no on my Sunday don't back. Na ni na decision be your penny for take ya you move me trouble but no knowing says na it was a great decision. You know, I had and you work up no kwano change na ba team no and no ama Ghanaian fans no money age papa na yasan hunya coach a sebi the leader form nim game no in fact I have feeling the see almost be the 11 ya yen take cra yeah born na ye ko nim tin see no man dey Charlie ama Ghana cool cra
Cool. Big Sam question and be now. Players individually, and then I will feel say World Cup no be your mom. A player like Denis Odoy, you know Belgium, or Belgium under 20. No, some ball Belgium. If anything, national team play like 2 games. But see, I know 33 years, he has opportunity to be at the World Cup. What me just say what dance would I cross now? Obey me World Cup. What is the impact? Players on World Cup and then a be your mom. Like individual players, and then a be your mom.
I think the main thing about more I'll say exposure. Players, I mean, for now they won't mean just say be a omoko bono besesan omu team omu benya in future any other. But oko now born home modern, you know, say there's like a great opportunity for you out there. And exposure no the main thing for me. And then I meet me I can't find. I feel say exposure no and the main thing. So
Kosovo 2 legs, so many new players in the world on the dorsal. Player been which player caught your eye? Player been now feel say like, oh, he impressed you so much.
Oh, I think there's no need to make individual praises near there because Osha they played for once no they played as a team instead of obia individual interest. But certainly there were 1 or 2 players are not outstanding. Nipa ya obo ni din say Odoy. Me sure pa say the age, people doubted him, and then there was pressure on him, and to just merge into idea and as a fit into terrain and as an environment that you're not used to know at NHS or a player.
Maybe we're born space kakra.
Yeah, professor. Professor. Yeah, I think like any this young chap or AS Roma, like
Felix Afinaja.
Say you better exposure no, but when say Ghana Premier League combo be that. So what I say?
Wow.
Combo has some Onisa like not at first game. And that's a friendly match, a crucial game. If you only now, no, some of you now, maybe Bob Woodin, wouldn't say Sanka ko yi amagana nka me ne Mr Johnson beba betena ha no ayi Otuado said the Otuado was sabai
And correct.
so what I said it's no I said oh no there's some kind of
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
somewhere
yeah,
so
yeah.
Ghana kunim ni ayen wanwa omo ambo friendly match mpo like minim how many days scrum the training here and I minim say bi omo communicate here or Skype and I said I don't know like me say so what there was that cohesion no as a team for once who said they be America say the entire me pen Nigeria for and say like omo do omo mind no so what I said Nigeria for I say has to folk for yen point ya omo wie like they play for their country, but Ghana they do baby no be to me just because of the deal or and I say just because Yakopa the chance on brand or bebo. And you know, singling out a particular player and as a single player no out there, Jordan you cry more case trust me.
He played well.
Jordan yeah they say crowd that.
He played well.
Yeah, make us what I say. Who say Ghana for no be brain technicalities not it.
Yes.
We did say Jordan here number 9 there. I say chinchina.
Yeah.
Jordan held the game like Ohodi game, no, but
caused a lot of fouls for Ghana.
Exactly.
Fouls.
Exactly.
Fine, do maybe no a bread, but
hey, Pateko Obeshe go, you Obeshe go the next day. The day before the first match, when you said Mr. Johnson, yeah, and say, Pateko
first game,
or Arsenal, or the new game, why is it? But Mr. Johnson, we say we call for no. And you know,
me who emi ayo me hwe ball Ghana.
So Ombeko to say Ghana it's going to be a force to reckon with in the future. So what I say? When say me yegyina wa hakra na yendin di say Ombeko World Cup no. Now we were thinking about building the team for even African Cup near there ever. It's someone nyasa opportunity yeah. Yen so mu yie na yen hwe.
Sure. Me be show me say na me ba make say Otuado na e twa ball no. Me say me twa ball pa because na me see o scout na otini be na or ye na there, but I think that technically he's up there. What I say otimi change game. Otimi say I think that in a long while after Ghana yetumi na coach or ye technical. Otimi say coach or ye change otimi say it affects the game. Enye obi na abegina touchline na we suma dada no dey
the interview he was so candid and reasonable
football
say black eka ho and my ye heli ni nsu bebre because on unya winning game
okay
so what I say on winning game yet or about draw me all those or they are qualifying no and unya coaching so our expectation from the coach to win games you know what if when we need the next 3 games? Mbeka say we qualifying into I say my expectations and so be so it means like he understands the game and he knows the game.
And I make us say like in the long while Ghana he nya coach out to say like you be confidence when you say obetimi aye bibia ma ye say like obegina touchline because last minute ye in Nigeria but 93rd minute na player be called out from so waste time now tia player no in a say yes we dey nya coach and kasa or tia player no ma player no sorry because uko esa mistake and na big sam make say Algeria ne the friend say Cameroon
good
almost last minute almost just we intina Usman is man or the form sa Otuado tia boy no it must say yes I think that in a long while we have a coach and then I think that try trouble ni nyina no we dey offense na I think that GFA so almost stands almost take it say na they want Otuado to lead the team no I think that is in the right direction. Big Sam to see I know you say players be Inaki Williams, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Tariq Lamptey, Edin Ketia, especially friend say Salisu Mohammed. Obi cover for qualifiers, no Obi cover cup and I say yeah say. Big Sam.
And then if you say Ankasa Bibi anye fe. To me about qualifiers. And I just say
Callum Hudson-Odoi is a cover cup because they are big name players and they played at the highest level, Champions League winner.
Not necessarily say
but
be bigger than Obi. But then for me, I feel say to
your,
perform well, no, we
your
need
best
like
players
all hands
on deck.
on deck. And say nkofona omo ewo out no person omo brain no. I mean say technically some you good at that's omo ebetimi add something good to the team. I feel say they should be invited. So what nipa no inviting no one bad there, that's fine. But I still feel say we should pursue them. If we
Especially
really want
with,
to.
with one player, maybe say one player, Salisu Mohammed. Nkofo P, he say, oh, a man friend na ejukune amate mo, but man friend. Do you think say we still need to call him to come to the Black?
Oh yes,
Oh
I
yes,
still feel say still on yen try yen inviting a biom na say one bad there. Then na say on one why na again say on person bebo. What must say?
yeah,
And reasoning here, not all cast on person or bebo ama Black Star. I mean, yen na yen reasoning here. And then I call say ya qualifying team yehu no as yehu Ghana as the victim. But initially, no, ni na ye ka say Ghana for nya de nipa no person bo ma team no ya man no opportunity no. And so before no, yes, we all saw him as the victim. But since I qualifying the yehu ne son no nipa boni. So what changed? I still feel say in paying for the leadership, and or to or niema ye. Anything that Alandi and saying, anything that players to say had to not do any other players out there. No, omunim so omoba na omo bebo already in the GFA, politics be woo, and so they are not guaranteed, certain things.
yeah.
Intina osha dodo na pese ombeku omo ho abe abeboama ɔman no. And there are so many players out there nye ɔmo nko a. Even ɔmo mpo koraa a yɛfrɛ ɔmo Jordan ihwɛ yie a yɛyɛ ɔmo ne ade. So atima se.
Yeah.
But like ɔmo luckily ayɛ sɛ ɔmo still a no yɛfrɛ ɔmo a ɔmo ba. Ɛyɛ me anka me ɛnyɛ ade a meba. Ka metwɛn anka World Cup na anka ma be mi theater ka ma be bi abɔ na me.
Oh, okay.
So I feel say Freddie say if they should avail themselves there, it's okay for us to invite them. Normal Boma team. Or more, your friend is saying this qualifiers, any African Cup. It be okay, be bedroom on crown, no, be a whipra. It is we pray now, want to mean cast we pray now, your Saliswa or Umbua, the Indian friend. And also, ye wo Jiku, ye wo
Amate.
yes, say tactically, you bet me about three back and now five back. Okay, you bought three players which you bought wing backs.
Yeah, wing backs
Your
me.
friend is saying,
Idiom Sane, prof.
yeah, and now yeah, Gideon. I mean, no, the Odoi. You bought
Yeah,
Odoi.
hold on.
Now
Yeah,
you bought
Idiom Mensa. Say it's a normal about wing backs na my. Na
yeah,
Salisu me if anything about it. Back
yeah, and other guy you are Brighton. I mean,
Yeah.
anybody a benyano or the quality. Say nipa no born there, yes, and they won't say be Brighton, but so or you good, no, the quality be cutting. For me, I feel say everyone should be invited, and omo team ni mu sisi no then you been back and a monkey the work baboon the chop. I saw that on social media the whole day, but I feel say unnecessary. Then a chair say okra na oh yeah monkey na o si why ejuma na no edru on ma ye ubenya say coach ne exercise the tactics and then just all bebo.
Sure.
So yeah, like I said, they
Yeah.
should be invited if they avail themselves. So
Because we will say
Hey, oh,
especially
Mr. Johnson Kasa.
oh mama naba because we will say
ewiase
Salisu
de
Mohammed.
mpa wasɛm asaa o.
Salisu
Uh,
Salisu Mohammed. Yes, we are tia ala you side zero. And the yenja is here. Quality players now more Ghana for na ya wo more abrochi no. Yen from one na.
so Udim say football there. I thought they be a faho and omo nimbo no bibre echre omo ho. So what in America na say your battle teams cry. It takes a disciplined coach. Omo cry and sometimes they try to meet this kind of players, no, omu demand to say players like Andrino, Ronaldinho, Mone, those like so what I say,
Yeah.
they try to meet their demands, but Sanyana the baddest they can no. Salisu case, I say Ghana for yeah, you're so emotional. Like we always want to judge stuff due to emotional and as a sentimental basis. Say, oh, I see on board my Ghana, like the greens are crack or can we crack or patch or say on but what yes, say oko to say in nipa mienu kwa and busa say then a bio busa say no then a see
Exactly.
what preceded into your do baby no so here Ghana the then what happened?
So far be share be mu kakra mbra.
Into wow, ebe ya. Or a player na also ebe ya. O say sometimes it me didn't see can tem say ade aduane we kura me ndi biem. And I say car we kura me ntremu biem and I say nipa we kura me ne nkasa biem. It takes a total breakdown and ubetimi ate ase. Yes, of course, World Cup the biggest platform in the football a friend is saying fraternity.
Yeah.
Every player would wish to play on the World Cup. I mean, say players be all mama be yo mudimpa ba omo see a kind of World Cup against muda. I mean,
Ragis cry on World Cup.
and can na utumi switch nationality a flag.
Akobo England crowd that ba. Wetin I go jeje.
Yeah, I did na home. Into the be do player bia epese or also den or feature was international stage so it is a moment when a bit break it down moment a chance beam na so but they not on person beam.
Yeah.
And talking about the other guys so no there's no monkey the way babu the chopper how okay no obi or player be or cry the boot or shake no and it's different from players being boot standards. And you hear standard near there, but mean so by you group no near chances.
Yeah.
You hear standard, you hear experience, and you have to say a course a part in your friends and has in your friends.
Daniel
Such a
Kosa.
meaning medium.
Daniel Kosa.
Daniel Kosa. Who say a sounds cofa a medium say Kotoko players a Kobo South Africa who soccer city park no. Or send the Yamush
Charles captain.
yeah. Chief, and you have grown a baby because they say no, I should di edda a so your friend say Africa so. We say Ghana winning competition no, a winning qualifiers no.
Yeah.
A Kufuado or Omitium or make a statement be or say this football icon and Omususatama no Mususano no more sure no.
Yeah.
Omu make your name a World Cup no.
Yeah.
Ana ene unse baako what pele akase on wenya vision bi say African country bi befa World Cup na ansa no onu wewu. So it's a huge like a serious challenge and I would say Ghana ever close in 2010.
Yeah.
Ana Alpha and yes Suarez ne Asamoah issue here by I can sure say I can you do semi-final maybe a bit me
Say the momentum no near because
exactly. And also I'm sure group here I sound so be pay we mu we share dynamics ne ade na ye hu year and that promise no might be fulfilled and I say it will get closer. Into no yeah kon fifa kwame phobia so mo be gina honum no mo be like a world class football na yeah babebo although we the ma babe ye wo obi o yi kwan and e wo bi so a oye den o de ka afa kwan ni so what I say obi on ma o be ba be si fia ma air condition swimming pool you be ba be so no be dam bi da
sure Sami aje be qualifiers na olili abeda World Cup no nti sa na tie o
I can sing style.
You catch it say the red card no coach
but 3 games but 3 games so by more than 4 games
coach bi our competition minister of aquatic cup no
first time only Czech Republic no
players ni be omo
you go fa bro for no bra o
masa say you benya bro for no 12 nko na omo aba be bo na ya koye ni mu a na ya de yakoye ni nti we de enye monkey de we babu de chop
And
ya
so players be to say
And
party any if any say the day you move you constant, you know.
your players be omo
Eh,
ye constant so almost omo boy international football.
okay,
mm,
okay.
World Cup ye de din na ye de ko enye
Yeah.
underdogs na ye ka say na we be underdog we mu ye
Because
say
Yakobi that this Yakobi that you know I think that
exactly
we have to represent ourselves well, right? I say.
yes ye
Yeah.
boy ye ho ka na de akọ ye mpe Brazil sensem ne like enyoma bi like the America say what I
Yeah,
say
Matthias.
because World Cup we no two players bi wom ọmụ agye bibia owi ase da but ọmụ san so World Cup no nti ọmụ kro ọmụ last yi ni nti ọmụ so ọmụ ayɛ world crashing Ghana for now nti World Cup wo no it will be one of the most exciting World Cups I actually apart from the see ɛwɔ South Africa no
Sure.
nti no ana hwɛ time ne so there's more time and more room for preparation and whatever yɛde kwakosi akan no
Sure. Obi now Okasibi. Now the bad is now Okasibi.
oh, na me I think so na me can say player bit say Sami Kufuor money ade. Say near from mo be boma in team no, but it true baby ye je omusi ho.
Yeah.
Nti ade na no de yenka about loyalty. Say
Okay.
ni oyema ye ne ade ni na so atmase. So that one there some monkey the work baboon the chop asem na America. And the obi be ye am obi abi obi papa yes ebe e de ahoden be ye kwan no but sikeni ne de ne car be ba be fast
exactly
and
Okay.
the sunny we
Mr. Johnson, Mami call specifically goalkeeping. Na obi you trouble Jojo Walako. Yeah, you trouble no sa.
you coach about only the
Me trouble Jojo Walako. Still, me feel say you go for will be let's try him. What I say. But Jojo Walcott there the performance neto say me say me know they dey trouble the choir see you for that choir dey change but I think that he did well to give your take on the goalkeeping side.
me stance in the middle so gyina mu yes 2 legs no oyade
Yes.
2 legs no obo no humodin pa ono ankasa I think after AFCON or granting interview na o stating clearly say the weakness pa enan a ye save but un say sa enan no the gear one of the assets pa
Yes.
na ono no state clear say the nine no the ha no panti no so hwe na AFCON bo bia beba no ho bia efa form kwan na be hye tina goals na fam sa but yame adom too much say obey dey otimi make saves at least the nine me hu ba kon e wo kuma ase na me nim say ahya no nti e ho no yade alata so oye last minute save you free ema enlarge no ho ema in fact I was so impressed the only side of the game me ni nje ho ani ni
Hello, Mr. Johnson.
distribution
Hello.
I hope any ade ba ko a enye small game kra cha too much ye boy enye small game and nti no say me hu improvement with distribution enye worry ema me because enye sa match we na ba distribution we heza because it is a game we na very very tough but in all no the performance na die in fact improvement over the first one and then but still me gina wo say see wo keep bi a oya de dia
there
nka ye so ono so ehwe a nka be boa because ya no ye mbisa say Jojo Walcott no oni ho a hwan biem tizigi we atizigi kwa de me ni kra and other ones here
no
Peter check ni Peter check ofori
if you say Jojo Walcott mu power Ghana ye ni keeper
ofori onya injury oba national assignment obenya injury koye anyway onya on starting biem we losing the position kwa on the national team into we no the compensate no nti na ye friend but say nko medem dey Walcott cry nti si ano ho no na ye problem ono crampo ono kwa kuta me wo ne distribution nti goalkeepers in there for now e wo country mu dey ye lack goalkeepers na me believe say you were good ones for local scene who said that times in foreign players you foreign players in kwa but goalkeeping side there na ye jai ema local players because omo dey
Yeah, James Nano,
Yes, but I don't know why these days.
Samir J. Money, Michael, hey, Isaac Osel said, like, you know, local keepers, actually.
Very
Bon,
good, but this
the
is
reason
a
why
problem,
I
no.
say that lad because that lad is a young prospect. Onim go da. It's either na yen training that lad from now, mumna fencing. That lad the embe boy. But other na they be na ye say that lad has to sit somewhere. That lad has to sit. What I say like, but hey, goalkeeping there. I think it's a young goalkeeper. Echo World Cup. No World Cup. You to me kaka say Charlie. Young goalkeeper. Mami move
Who is
away.
it? You mean
Yes.
Trawanu? But
Yeah, twice na me call FNC World Cup.
yeah, Ghana for no. What share? The Bibia akola ni bibi yempo a because so ya akola nti yempe se be no kwan. Asa akola de onimi yansa. Ye problem ba ko a ye wo no. Wo hwe Bukayo Saka, we di mfie sen. Bukayo Saka afena jan kura ye kan. Enye ya no na ye din wo man mu anasa ye say ya short strikers anka there's no way a Ghanaian will give a 19-year-old some Black Stars.
Oba ye cry journalist bi try board. But after Jan, or not the baby cry. My friend be 2 times because he on back. Because on no see on soon ye. Oti ni baby.
Oh, Ishaku. Enye oni father se ni bi ni way bi odwen ni obenya. Me say, yeah.
Yeah, so
Because one man is such a chance. You Masamojan, he is even he will be a better striker. Because if you're the guy now, when he plays, and I see him in the league of Jamie Vardy. Already for 2 man, he has the speed. Into me, who say, oh, the young man a chance. As a Mojan striker, ben young man a chance. We're gonna channel. But your man a chance after 109 games, after 51 goals with him, my. What I say? Because your man a chance consistently. Into me, who say, he said, your team like you're building it here. Me, a very good team, but still, some can you be here for a man then I be joining. But you see, first, now man for be feeling said they looked more Spanish than Ghanaian. But World Cup ne being here, Omo say I now remember my roots. Yes, it's a pity. But me, oh the mama no see, me yes I miss mama no see. Me, ebano.
Right from the onset, yes, about and yes, over chairman being and son, I'll be who said
exactly.
Ghana started born under 17. This is any idea you money idea.
Juju.
Side example. Who's the clear? So
Mama Nunsi. Minka me linking to Kevin Prince Boateng. Na your friend several times. Number, but 2010 being Obai. And Obai so come on, boy team no. Boy team no masa enye KP Boateng anka 2010 World Cup yen ko be bia boy anka sankasa. But you see, Inaki Williams and Nico Williams and hosting or do any sang for my for pride in Tunche. Boys no money bob watching a team a place in the breed. If now they think they work up na be
and you crack counting that your mom won't be because you need send your podcast. The book for see here.
Me tete say Ghana for ni be say sisi ano because Amate any Jiku performing extremely well. Talis asem ko no a makasa asem no be dia munjai.
No pray.
Na mama nya mistake no kra. No good. Omu pray. Yeah they say me who kwan fa so ya dwun okro we mu. Nti that omu pray.
World Cup ne yo china.
Yes.
Me who cry.
Because
and your place where are you? What about 2 legs? One should go. Bia we go out say cry no cry. Goalkeeper in our Santia. What I say?
Yes.
Now you are happy. Say what draw qualify World Cup into it's okay.
If I say nako ni obi a chale unsa abrafo no kwa mo bobo na hwe odo obo ne nya pray like he's so much focused on ball no obo so nya fina oba be different what I say yanko kata endra kata draw no ba so draw for if I say World Cup draw no ba so o hwe your screen so official mascot no endra omo unveil official mascot no so it's a mascot no in a eda e screen so no official ball no so I the bubble World Cup no so na eda ho no omo di din bi ma no ba di no din bi meet to me
then
you know
relax.
World Cup ball no so na eda so no o hwe Son Heung-min ye be share Son Heung-min onu na okita ball no official Adidas sponsored you know ono so so Lionel Messi the necromancer or I think that this will be his last World Cup you know ono so okita ball no World Cup ball no so okita so this is the trophy that all 32 countries will be fighting for 32 countries no this will be what they will be fighting for Argentina for see alata for amba Canada for abantino we there this year there have been amomo yeah countries are representing World Cup no the most yeah Brazil are represented 22 times Germany also are represented 20 times the most countries are representing World Cup the most Brazil 22 Germany 20 Argentina 18 Italy 2 times almost me anko you know almost still almost 18 Mexico so are representing 17 almost so 7 times now last week almost qualifying almost 17 7 consecutive times England so ako 16 France ako 16 Spain ako 16 Belgium ako 14 in a Uruguay so Asan ako 14 into this is the countries who are represented the most in the World Cup and yanko draw no so Uko Group A and draw the course Uko Group A Qatar host nation ewo ho Ecuador Senegal African rep NEF say Netherlands ewo Group A yako Group B so a England Iran USA in a Europe playoff back so ebe join omo yako Group C Argentina Saudi Arabia Mexico and Poland Robert Lewandowski led Poland yako France so a N'Golo Kante money Paul Pogba also defending champions IC playoff Denmark and Tunisia another African country so adi wo yeko Group E yebenya Spain another playoff IC playoff no Germany 2014 winners Germany then the 2010 winners France and Spain so the same group in Japan so Group E we are called Group F Belgium Canada representing for a long time Canada so Morocco Morocco African Republic so in the essence Croatia so Group G Brazil most times so we winning World Cup no Brazil or Serbia or Switzerland if I say Cameroon Group H that's the interest maybe I interest for Group H you Portugal you Ghana you Uruguay you know so if I say Korea Republic yes so Korea Republic I mean starting fee if I say the bad so World Cup Group H is it a fair representation and I group na you bet me qualify na first you bet me qualify
Oh, why not? Me who team be a wo ho a ocheng Ghana.
ti ye di Naki Williams mu bad ya ye be kum kra o
Sharp. I don't know.
And the pan
Me
How
person
do I weigh?
say be a better topic group no, but second the minim see a bit me.
but you this second na Brazil top o mu ho dia ye go share Brazil was outside
Enye hu. Ye sure
sir.
the other time no. Enye one no mo share. Say sure mo some time ago mo share one.
Okay say any friendly match ba there
Friendly but
Time ago, I
and
think
then say who say football. Ye sure mo some time mo share three. Other time mo share one. Ti then I just say the next time no enko ye draw and I ain't me sure. So I football you see the ball no dey obiara nimbo. Obiara nimbo. Say onka wo hwe teams here e bia beba beka Portugal or CR7 and Bruno Fernandes ni adenti cap no
Diego Jota
Argentina kra Messi nti ankomo koje but ya share me know na ya wo ya NBC and ya share World Cup ya share Messi ya share CR7 best players like of the world ya share omo then omo ya World Cup Messi na eja one time be last year I'm go do finals, but with me and so tini empese ohun ne say ball no there sisi ano obi animbo. Luck comes inside, hard work, the effort. Ebi I bet me I hear so abono 0-0 draw ya call penalties ya 2-2 be a jojo na ya dia qualifier call. So any there enye big deal.
wala kotibeji penalty. Now penalty na boy. What to do class penalty.
I feel so guy Ghana for the pressure no so too much.
Na
And
Ghana say obo will be yet pressure at all so.
yes, and Romu na be so because free third second tier or third tier. I'm ready for maybe or but
Yeah.
so on board Premier League. Yes, but
country
may sure say
country
yeah
goalkeepers are
yes, but yeah kekasa how many now almost second or third tier league na enye papa nchen yeah local league na yebo.
But say you promote but I think that one-on-one. I think that one-on-one, right? See a goalkeeper. I think that we can be far-fetched that we have good goalkeepers in this country. What I say?
Ebi ni one Bobe 5 for me.
Oh, me I can say housekeeper. Say a man a chance. Me achi.
has two kakra small goalkeepers. Bekum Chelsea. Juju. Bekum Chelsea goalkeeper.
World Cup na e kono. Enye Ghana Premier League na e ba. No has no crown mo dasen. Unim chi anka has no mo dasen.
Oh, na say
sometimes mo
I know fa ho, I know dem fa ho. Oh, that position obi that there. I know yen fan kan we bi o.
Oh, sir.
Position in there. Ne. Debi I know there. I know there. Victor Bades. Onye extraordinary but
because Casillas ni ho a anko no obeda second.
Kosovo my member your group no so yeni you go na be repeat and I be revenge.
Matches ni nyina repeat and revenge. Say Portugal, yeni omo.
Yes. Yeah, last World Cup for
Uruguay. And you go say Ghana for once again. Omo expectations now cost so high again. Say yes by force, you say Uruguay and Portugal. And they are if they say when they Comoros, Korea for na ye Comoros.
Omubobo tam.
South Korea.
No we are Comoros group. Oh, say African Comoros there. And I hear Quaco drink a you for. But yeah, shiny busy, but Obia hope, Obia or any that so say Ghana Beka baby. But I mean to be frank, to be frank, me work up here two teams now. Me need DH me first of course and obvious Ghana. Second one maybe person muji World Cup na Brazil. On person muji mami biu. So what I say, ain't you know? Oh, are they? The bad are they?
Oh, that be.
It's one equity. Work up one.
Oh, say Ghana 1. Number 2 USA.
Mama master. Mama master. Canada. Europe near there, but USA for some so Obia any players, players about. So as they say, nationality switch, I think say I have flexible, send them this kind of thing. There's going to be a whole lot of surprises and shocks in teams on the lineup. But once again, I'm best to catch Ghana say your match is taking it serious by South Korea. My underestimate just because of what happened with us and Comoros. My complacency so setting in say team no aye. Send Mr. Johnson Kayano. You will goalkeeper obi will goalkeeper be will be na or Ghana, then an aqua Ghana, and question near Panic or no match ball. Yeah, make us what I say. And yes, answer. I knew what I reached at Tamoni before Yes, starting more almost our exposures. And I mean, say
That's the most important thing.
before I ever call World Cup, no, I think say we would play like a couple of friendly matches,
Yes,
international matches near there.
AFCON qualifiers
by
for
June now. By June now, if any say now season up baby. So
Yeah,
then
my way in home kakra. We look to say then you're on home. They testing.
yes. So that's it.
Also African qualifiers say baba.
Yes,
yeah, but AFCON qualifier to next year, yeah.
And the Yama Inyaki Williams Mumbe.
And I may almost take it to know.
Yeah.
I'm Congo near. I did Congo near. I didn't go Bobo Senegal. You said yeah. Comment. And I make as a World Cup, it's going to be historical.
Sure.
And there again, what you say climate so a good kakra. We say also be our hard to say all do this now upon the summer near there. And that's still now so what you say yet to say and not at our Ghana into Anna like what you say there's much investment in this work. It's in Nigeria for a word and on percent. Yes, almost Omukobi. And as you said, then Argentina for Kano. Almost all my statistics near the anytime.
I would say Alatamba, Canada,
the last time that's how it was. It is the interesting times ahead. But Ghana team Nuna, ye complacency in Fihonum, not yen share. Now, I'm saying, Mr. Johnson saying, I coaching, so in Janice, and I say, yes, same.
That would be
Mr. Johnson.
Oh, where they say Canada. I catch a cat that say Ocean you bit me one day. So mine bit me to one day. Made him to Ghana home. Cause one come meet. So best one mine is keen and not the back of Bobo. And I say because you. Oman no for me who I be
because you say go on the forgetting about
yes
hardship and I say be a problem say cause on mind that's why because you say Tuesday no qualify you princesses are qualified Eco World Cup
World Cup Costa Rica
ladies into say they almost qualify but almost craft is almost patch off for sponsorship I just want government in the but Black Stars there Ubia want to get themselves involved with the Black Stars, I think there's going to be some good times ahead.
Inti moka say ma Alhaji Gusa enko lead delegation but yemo be from
president I simple omumbebo AFCON qualifiers ne keke
what did about this year they say omumbebo
oh na me nim kra say bibisa ho no omumbebo
me kra me yeah AFCON January
the team your boy Bilbao I think say they only allow local based players and almost just our loyalty in man as an amount first team abo sa club and if onim ne sa na so person on Ghana team and they don't show loyalty to us na yen on bebo mine na World Cup near representing I mean it should be
yes Midamuninas I think say before the World Cup no by all means you be route to the World Cup you be previews for all the teams they share the way forward for especially Ghana Black Stars but I think that Midamuninas said the mama conversation are exciting obi pia social Facebook or so YouTube no so no Midamuninas I think that ye the tumu kakra but you be pena yahwe kwan na de bia as Saturday and Friday kra na ye be kwan na ye consistent because challenge say ya na we twi obi wa but ye be say we're going to be consistent na ya sanso de
mutu kwan say me kopes de sika no kwa mo ndwen ye ho
mansa musa keshe
na ye be wo ye ba na mo blaster de na say mo atra the baddest last words day.
Oh, be there my last words. I just time on song here there, but I'm just wishing Black Stars no well. And Mempaibo and say World Cup no. You bet me aje be make a very good impression and go beyond quarterfinals, semi-finals, at least. Maybe semi-finals now at least.
And say omoji cry be boa ban you and
Oh, send it there and there not just say
Okay.
next
And then
2020.
I'm breaking 8, you know.
Move
Breaking
the
the 8.
So I don't got a black campaign.
And I say almost we your friend is saying free SHS and quite we need 20 2020 there.
The World Cup.
The World Cup now. What the better be now?
And
Okay, what is it? Mr. Johnson, mami do idea.
Okay, me so na I can say World Cup here my only worry was after I realized I saw something say I said be a repeat of 2000, but I just hope and pray now players now match some person no much my boy. Yeah, from what now there I don't see anything beyond round of 16, but bon pie say Simano ebetimi na ometimi aye ho ama, but me say World Cup in so eba so na me hu say ebe ban na ete so sisi apa san say 2014 ye na ye wo ha aban sika nyina e de go play mu e de koe na affect aban no in terms of election pa bi ko gina ballot box no ansem a kan now ya meto nwe wini na afi so sika ntino in terms of impact so dey huge say performance no ekosoro dia ene dey wan hwa iwe kura be free kura say fuel kura na ya kotensi nti ne be busira aban no say no betimi aye bia Black Star performance ne betimi akosoro say na minim say amo appoint omo so omo hwe Black Star e cost e pa, but if e be cost e na say so betimi atena aban no mu achede a ene ka nti no aban no so share no ma yi ni ntimi keep it na yintimi hu improvement ntimi hu dia say na de bia amoka no breaking the 8 no ahia because full and money can break dada na de no so aka on na say kama e wo yesu di
I say put the phone on board last week go move for be me na be $70 why pacho full
enya hasem na e kan Ghana say on na bibia
full asem there mo carry because of pacho
Ghana
because of
mu bi opapra ko mo aye da
How prepare?
When I proper
How prepare?
say e ho de na wo kan e ho de na wo because you are there obi wa ha na o kan dem de mo pese mo yes Debbie ti Debbie na me ti just aso keke na me kan yes bi a me dey compare bi me pese me say sometimes can say ma wo we na msisi a wo na oni me na mo say na ne detie me ka say da no de na me we net nti no na ye fan to che me am only saying say I'm only say sisi game no bi akona me hwe even qualification dey on man me asesa no le we mu etimi asesa na ye ndwen politics hu bi mu sa me ehu sa no so invest more e was sports ni mu a at the end of the year e be ko World Cup member no obi kura be free say ni say for man mu pen what na me can say
Mr. Johnson, I think say aban anyways, I don't know, but I feel say they are doing a little better than previous governments are. Not acquire just black stars. This time around, I see your friend is saying say community, even in communities, they are putting up pitches, football pitches for across the country. And I feel say Sunday money no eboa Emma on your friend is saying talents any other. So I feel say well maybe they are doing well in that aspect, and they can do more. So and by making sure and I say be some my local league, it's me na. But Nina so every started free basics, So what in American say? So I don't know, but
yes. I think say story the brothers can I'm person be someone about player BT say Felix Afinajan 2 years ago, right? He was just playing inter schools. Ubi scouting, Yemfa inter schools in Babaka because
now they start any hobby.
I think so.
Never
no.
need to step because that time there's the way and I
say most
See, and this is a person.
Ghana for bias in the near view. Everybody's doing in the near view of
okay,
Ghana.
okay.
There are certain things like people don't want to then times not DSTV like we don't even have any alternative than watch a local
Sure.
sport. They say no corner be with DSTV be a means of like how are you projected near course or outside it's even more than the projection that you have to do in the country. Now make us what I say. Share you now wash out blasters are or the two it. But I say we Ghana. So you make what I say. But who projects it? Who projects it? And the Ghana for Nankasa and they now ready like Siciano and Americano. First ubia bia a bobo man as a be feature bia a bobo. But akwara person bebo akwara ene kra obi anu ma why na iti na ni akimu ombebo abo de bi omo na ebe from mama
me that say
oya akwara
I know that that's someone who came many I had discussion some time ago that say it's necessary about infrastructure na ban no in terms of astro tef no the only difficulty back when we say and say
ye wo ho no ye Saturday we
and not discussion and many July have it the last time. And only the only problem I face is here because what person go born bureaucratic system yes.
Why don't you just blame
NSA so bobo and NSA no be ko head and why not didn't see no NSA no why not didn't see and sometimes Ghana there bibi aban o
omo share down for share political figure being sir near meaning some of the share community leaders
head or your politician. That is our problem in this country. New power you be share is an or politician.
I feel say we should put the blame.
Can I say
because the whole state
another discussion.
Yeah, it's because independence or homa stadium need to tune up a do me say line
the last time me say Jubilee as they were saying say they didn't know say Ghana had the option to even Ghana didn't have any option aside the Cape Coast Stadium.
No who say a bobo
Maybe a community by name.
Asem na American na omo say ye ka say obi betumi aye kwan ne saa na echi no wa o ye kwan no kra o mfa ka mfa so Cape Coast hold the fort no for the qualification or Ghana for and as penifo ni hu the importance ye bobo no go kumase a ebe ite la no mo ye ende dog na ye dada say ye de be ko Cameroon ni nyina na ye line na no omo ye
say no music kosi na techi say okopa cho say
kosi na techi na laji bruce akra na kopa
na cafe ye man no mo nyam obi ada mo wan so mutimi accept it so
calf no na omaji Kumasi Sports Stadium na tum da na me no na say ya
asa connection dey say me nya dey am fe ko mo bi say wona me
because within that short period then what change
connection dey connection dey me nya dey wona
make what I say because match we anke bo Cape Coast anka Victoria require saying they just knew say this is war just a setup between the government and then the FA the NSA say but all in all you can and you say you can win na you ma buy na fan ho edi and I say omo de daddy da baby sa no from some maintenance culture no it has to work. I can't almost every 4 years all renovation all of
last time AC pond
Kosovo Mr. 1 minute Ghana Charlie I want glass nipa bako pe the whole Ghana ono here green iti nya ono kwa no yan seni o Ghana ha ti say na bad sky nka takra di na ya po bi good green grass anyoma no na wa so the whole Ghana nipa bako pe ono kwa no
ye bebo match mo twa bebo match ansa na na ma ye de na
no sana aban ne na edi obi sa esi yo anase GF nkrofo no anase
National Sports Authority.
National
okay.
National Sports Authority, in terms of a green grass consultant. First, na nka ban no contract ben no obey consider bi bia no na o so ade bi even Tony Bafo was complaining our pitches saying say adenti and we see etimi jai green grass nkwama nipa ba ko pe the whole Ghana nipa bebrebe
Makofa tanker be see park and then we tanker
oh
park now the baddest park you call boss who West Boys and last crown tanker no was and just sprinkler no was me da mu nyina say butumi ba show no so and since ye be Sunday another show probably next week na ye Sunday abre obi bia ohwe obo a ohwe on Facebook wa ohwe YouTube bia so da mase mo ba so mo like mo share na mo sam jam comment I think say next week you know you remember more than say the show back where the every with akusu was Johnson as me that the band so as say to me joining here from maybe a mobia I think that they be as I say that there's nothing free on this earth except the salvation of Jesus Christ. One thing can be ma will bring you a show next week. Bye bye.